Hi, this is 50 Plus coming to you with a video. I'm going to be putting on foundation and just doing a semi-review on the foundation. So first I want to start out by saying that I washed my face, and the only thing I did so far to my face was put some baby lips on my lips, put some e.l.f. eyeshadow primer on my eyeshadows, and I'm not going to be putting on a full face of makeup. I'm just going to be applying foundation at this time. And then I went ahead and applied some Mally. This is the Mally mascara. All right. Oh, one other thing. And then I used the Spackle by Laura Geller. Give me 1 minute. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and start out by just using this spoolie here to brush my eyebrows over because they're getting on my nerve, basically. Sometimes I use it to pull down my baby hair also. So I'm going to be using the Fit Me foundation, and I have two of them. I have numbers 355 and number 360. For a while this was the highest number it went up to, and it recently went out to this one. I don't really know which one is my true shade because I bought the darkest shade, but then when I was at my daughter's house I used hers and she had this shade, so I'm going to do a tester. And then I'm going to also apply it with the powder. And this is the Fit Me powder. This is the 360. And it's the 360. And I'm going to be using matte finishing spray to spray my sponge. This sponge is a beauty blending sponge. And this one is by Stila. And I purchased this at a Sephora. I'm sorry, at a Ulta. And I'm going to just be wetting it up with this. Now, there's a thing you can buy at Max, which is some Fix Plus, which you can spray on your brushes and sponges to get them wet instead of using water. And then I have a few brushes. Now, I'm going to start out with the foundation brushes. These two are foundation brushes. This is what they look like. They kind of got flat. Now, the gradient and color, that doesn't make any difference, but it's the shape of the brush. Okay, it's kind of flat and wide, and these are like synthetic brushes, and this is what I'm going to apply the foundations with. And then I also have a powder brush, and I also have a stippling brush. This is what I can use also to apply the foundations, and it would just be basically stippling it on. And this is what I'm going to use, this flat top brush. I'm going to use this to blend the powder in. I may apply it with this and blend it with this, or maybe do a little bit of both. Okay. Now I do want to say that there's all types of foundation. There's for dry skin, combination skin, and oily skin. I have normal skin, so usually I don't have to worry about whatever I guess I just grab a foundation, and this whole world and business of makeup now, it's coming up with more and more ways of combinations of types of foundation. I'm going to go ahead and shake this up, try not to be all over the place. And I'm going to do a match test, and usually you could do it about right here. So for the 355, I'm going to go ahead and start with that one and see what it looks like. Just going to put a little bit on my back of my hand. And I'm going to shake them both up. A lot of times you forget to shake up your product, and that's important because especially when it have ingredients in it to do a specific job, like take care of different skin types. So right here I have the two, this is the 55 and this is 60. And I'm just going to rub it across my chin. You can see that. And then I'm going to rub this one right beside it. And this is how you figure out how to get your true color. You usually go with the one that disappears in your skin. In this case, this one disappeared more. Well, they almost I think that I'm going to mix these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of both onto the palette, and then I'm going to use a combination of them both because it kind of looks like my true match would be a little bit of both. I may do a little less of the dark. Sorry, falling off the chair. And I'm just going to pour some on my little palette here. And going to pour a little bit of that in. And I'm going to mix it. And a lot of times you have to buy two foundations just to get your perfect match. I'm going to go ahead and use this brush to stipple it on because I'm going to go ahead and like kind of use this to stir it and mix it together as well. And the stippling is good because it kind of places it on, stipples it on your face where it's not like just a bunch in one place. It's like giving you an even amount. And when you're putting on foundation, since I put primer on my eyelids, is because I was going to put foundation on my eyes. Now, when I put on eyeshadow, I don't usually put foundation on my eyelids. And you kind of go all the way up under your chin, and don't forget your ears. And once you stipple, you can still use the same brush to blend if you want. And I'll do the blending on one half with the brush, and then I'll do it with the foundation flat brush on the other half. Now, the only thing I'm doing today is basically putting on this foundation and telling you a little bit about how it feels. It feels real thin and good, and actually it feels like I don't have anything on except lotion. My face feels very cool from it for some reason. This is I'm using the foundation brush now. Now, I was going to use the foundation brush anyway because I was just going to go over like parts of my face that where I would probably put some concealer, because sometimes you don't even need concealer. You can just reapply some more foundation. Now, I usually have pigmentation on my chin from plucking chin hair, and just naturally darker under my eyes from just getting older, and around my mouth for some reason. And then, of course, I have damage done to my skin from some products that were supposed to help with age spots, and it ended up just causing me to end up with hyperpigmentation. All right, so there you have it. Where did the stippling brush go? I just want to stipple a little bit more, like, because I feel like the way these brushes are sparse right here, and when it go in between my hairline, it won't like really stick to none of my hair. Okay, even though it's sticking to my hair. So now I have the foundation on, and this is what it looked like. Of course, I combined the two of them, and it looks like it's pretty blended in. And this is my first time using mine. Now, I did barely use my daughter's, but that was basically on my forehead. I didn't use it all over my face. Now, this is what the powder looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with just the powder brush. And I'm going to just kind of like lay it on my face. I'm not going to like just do anything but basically lay it on to set the foundation. So I got this brush, and it's good for getting a lot of product on it, and picking it up actually so that you can apply it on your face. Now, I believe that there's enough powder on this brush that I'm going to just pat it in even a little harder. Now, if you want, you can use powder sponges, powder puffs to do this with. It doesn't have to be used with a brush, but you really don't want to use your fingers to apply powder, whereas you can use your fingers to go ahead and apply your liquid foundation. Well, it doesn't seem like I'm going to need the beauty blender. I thought I would to get in some areas, but actually I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and just get my kabuki out, and this is kabuki from Real Techniques. And yeah, I'll go ahead and spray this and then buff my powder in, and this will help complete the set. All right, and I think I'm done. Now powder, when you put powder on your face, that helps with the transfer. So when you're to prevent it from getting on your clothes and stuff, it kind of sets the liquid and keep it in its place from moving around on your face, as well as getting on your clothes and your hands. So you still have to be careful what you're touching throughout the day, your face and whatever else. But here's the finished product. And there you have it. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say I do have a little mascara on, but I've already told you that. So this was the Fit Me in the 355 and the 360, and I combined them both to get my perfect match. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I just want to go ahead and do step by step the foundation, and then what it would take to conceal, then what it would take to put blush on, and maybe even highlighters. But right now, this is just phase 1, foundation. Thank you again for tuning in. If you haven't tuned in before, I'm a 50 plus, and I'm trying to just encourage my 50 plus community to know that, because we're a certain age does not mean that we have to ditch makeup, ditch perfume, ditch, any of the health and beauty products that are out there to make ourselves look as glamorous on the outside as we feel on the inside. So I urge you to continue to drink your water. Hats off to you. And if you want to see more videos, if you love this video, you like this video, thumbs up. If you have anything to add to this video, please leave a combination so that the other viewers can see the comments as well. Thank you again for tuning in.